Action Max.
And so, we've reached the finale of the Action Max. This is the game that broke the camel's back and its bank account.
Alright.
After this, the company who owned the Action Max went bankrupt, and so they could not produce a sixth tape.
It couldn't have happened to a nicer company.
So, Chirps, I gotta say, after having seen all these Action Max games, to enjoy these, I definitely think you need to have a dark triad personality.
I mean, that's probably true, especially for this one. So, this last one is licensed. This is based on a movie called Blue Thunder, which is like a political thriller about a really sick military helicopter.
I still deeply hate the fact that I keep getting this mixed up with Thunder in Paradise, because that would be so much better.
Didn't Thunder in Paradise also have an FMV game, though?
It did, yeah.
Take a look at the targets.
But it could have been this.
The white silhouettes are...
I don't remember what it was for. I think it was either like Sega CD or 3DO or something. What was that, CDI?
Oh my god.
I think it might have been CDI also. Anyway, when are we OPing that?
We'll think about it.
Yeah. We're gonna be the ones to finally take that Hulk Hogan down, brother.
Oh, you think you could take him?
I could. I'm taller than him.
Oh, okay.
Also, I became deeply distressed by the fact that, George, you said that this was the 6th Action Max game. Somehow it feels like there has been like 30.
No, we're only on 5. They wanted to make a 6th, and it never happened.
Okay, so
Oh, God.
It's even worse then.
Yeah.
I thought this was literally... we had done 12 Action Maxes, because that's what it felt like, because this is titled Episode 12.
Yeah, no.
Time dilation happens when you observe Action Max.
I think it makes a lot of sense to me that there are only 5 games, but I also think every American Laser game is a treasure.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for the real thing?
At least this one's kind of cool.
Sort of. I think mostly because it's stealing footage from a movie. So, like, they have a budget in that they had the movie's budget to make this video game.
I mean, they finally figured out the solution to running out of footage, but I suppose that came a little bit too late.
Yeah, and, like, it still feels like they didn't get it, because, like, I don't... given all of the games we've seen, I don't understand what audience the Action Max is for. Like, I don't think there are any kids really excited to play through the 1983 political thriller Blue Thunder.
I'm just always confused because why can't I shoot myself, or is this a different helicopter?
It's a different guy in a different helicopter.
Chirps, I've got an answer for you. Action Max is a psyop to make confused grandmas buy that instead of Action Man, the beloved doll.
You know, I don't think that that's incorrect at this point.
So are we in the Blue Thunder, or is the Blue Thunder the other guy?
Yeah, we're in the Blue Thunder. This also rewrites the entire plot of the movie. In the movie, there's like a big conspiracy, I think basically to sell like the Blue Thunder helicopter as like a weapon to other countries, and they have to stop it. And in this one, just some other helicopters are here to blow up the World Peace Coalition, and you have to shoot them.
Hey, watch it, that's me!
So, if this was successful and Action Max was led down the route of, like, movie games, what movies do you think you want to see them tackle?
Well, here's the thing. The 6th game was going to be a Fright Night video game.
Fright Night?
Like the horror movie.
What if they had made one based off of Creep Show instead? Oh man,
Right.
Imagine the scene where Stephen King has to blow his moth's head off, and you have to pull the trigger on that? That would be great.
Okay, so personally, I believe they should have had a 12 Angry Men video game, and you shoot out the words like Danganronpa.
Cool. That sounds great.
Yeah?
Stay with it!
Unfortunately, it was the 80s, so they didn't have genius ideas like that yet.
Right, it took some time, and unfortunately they didn't have the time to sort of, mess with this. Also, this game has probably some of the worst hitboxes of any of the Action Maxes. Look at this shit!
Yeah, this is,
No, it's like whenever you've got the machine gun and you're, just spreading it back and forth.
Oh, sure, yeah.
This was made for the Action Max shotgun accessory. Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! Again, right? There are some cool scenes in this because they just stole them from a movie. But I wish that, I don't know, they picked a movie that got to their target audience, I guess, of children.
Let's flush him out.
Oh, okay. Which horrible war movie do you want? Do you think
It doesn't have to be a
was
war
made
movie.
for children?
Hunt
Okay,
for
yeah,
Red
like the
October.
Goonies shooter. Just
Yeah.
shoot the. Just shoot
You
the.
can be the bad guys and you can shoot at the kids!
Through the weapon systems.
Okay, hear me out. This is also perfect for the 80s. A Christmas Story. Imagine the Christmas Story game where you shoot your own eye out. Kid?
Turn yourself into a real Pops Ghostly.
Hell yeah.
Thunder 2, what's your status?
Yeah, I guess, if they're gonna pick a game that has shooting, but,
Function. Request further instructions.
Fright Night isn't a fucking shooter. I don't know what they're gonna fucking do with that. At that point, make the fucking, I don't know, the Land Before Time shooting game. Hell.
That would be cool. That's actually how the dinosaurs went extinct.
Someone went back in time and shot them all to death in the middle of their song.
So, do you think at a certain point in time, the Land Before Time franchise is gonna have run longer than dinosaurs were actually on Earth?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think if it's lasted this long, there's no reason it can't last into the next millennium.
People don't know this, but dinosaurs were only around for 2,000 years, and then Jesus came.
Oh. Huh.
Oh, that's what they should do with Action Max about the Bible.
Oh, that would be cool, though.
Yeah, you're just taking out Job's wives and children, just completely decimating them.
Fucking
I guess I owe you one.
desert. Okay, so it's the desert. Red Desert, very ancient desert. Abel and Cain on there. You're playing Cain in first person.
I'll try and
You pull out the super shotgun from Doom and just shoot your brother in the head.
till I get back.
Okay, but think about it, right? We've got two huge Christian superheroes, right? Captain Bible, Bible Man.
Yeah.
Both of them could fit into a game where you shoot sinners with prayer bullets and save them.
Right, there's also the Quake engine game. Oh, sorry, I forget what it's called, but you use your holy sword to convert Romans.
Oh, fuck, yeah, I know what you're talking about, and I can't think of the name of it either.
Yeah.
Okay, so personally I believe if Captain Bible and Bible Man were to show up in one property, it would be kind of like a Jason versus Freddy scenario.
Oh,
Because,
you think that
you know-
they'd have a fight over who's the most religious?
Yeah, it's like Old Testament versus New Testament,
Right. Okay, I understand now. That's good.
Captain Bible, or Bible Man does have, 2 lightsabers, so he's clearly Old Testament.
And Captain Bible lives in a techno nightmare, so he's from the future. The name is Catechumen, by the way. Is that Quake game?
Catechumen, right. Yeah, that's the one.
Man, it's so cool to walk into a Christian bookstore and see shit like that.
Do they still sell Catechumen?
Well, no, but whenever I was a child and I was taken to a Christian
Oh, okay.
bookstore, I did see it.
I thought you were saying they're selling boxes where it's Windows 10 compliant, Catechumen.
Yeah, it's like how they sell Skate 3, but in the Xbox One boxes now.
Right. It's well, you can put it in anyways.
Catechumen with the Games for Windows Live sticker on the top.
Ah, cool. DRM free.
Comes with PS5 upgrade.
Catechumen Epic Games exclusive.
We all know it would go to GOG.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They had to find a way to get that shit running.
Well, actually, no, because legally you can't call them good old games anymore, so they don't care about the old games anymore.
Right,
Oh,
the
okay.
only way to get that game running is to pray hard enough.
Divine intervention is the only way that Windows 10 will be able to read this exe. Every time they show one of these shots, it's like, damn, that's actually pretty cool. And then it'll just be like a 3-minute sequence of like 3D jets flying through LA.
Diversionary heat source. Missiles coming in fast. You have a brief target window, so pick your shots.
Wow, Chorps really fucked that one up.
Fucking rest in peace to the chicken factory. Sorry I put all those people out of business.
Coalition in the downtown.
Actually, you just turned it into a Popeyes. They're all fried now.
Oh my god. Well, great. You know what? Actually, I think it's good now.
Yeah, fuck Popeye, that spinach-eating bitch.
Why doesn't he eat some fucking chicken?
Yeah. Why don't you eat like a normal person and talk like one too, you freak?
Do you think Popeye would be popular if he just talked like a normal person?
Oh,
No.
definitely. Like, he's like buff. Like, people like buff guys now.
Heading towards Sector Zulu 19er.
I guess you're not incorrect, right? Like, at the very least, he could start like a fitness YouTube channel where he's just like, all you gotta eat is spinach, and it would be like, okay, and, people would get deathly sick from that new fad diet.
Yeah.
He is like, I am what I am.
No, he'd still say it, but he'd be like holding up like a sweet potato at the same time. It'd be like a bit. That'd be like his catchphrase.
I don't think Popeye would do bits. I think Popeye is one of those guys where, like, you laugh, like, at the stuff he says, but he is 100% serious about him,
Oh, yeah.
Popeye's like, look at this Lamborghini I bought, and look at all these books I read.
As he's doing his, like, crib-style tour of his house. I'm glad they also got the rights to Axel F for this, too.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, considering how much we've talked about the game, I don't think Action Max getting a movie was the winning formula to make him interesting.
Oh, absolutely not. Like, it's again so close to there, but also I feel like fails to find an audience, and also fails to find a way to be interesting.
I guess, to be honest, I should probably be a bit more forgiving, because they were one of the first,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's true, like, they were one of the first, and they definitely, like, failed so that other people could succeed.
No, I think this is the reason why light guns aren't more popular today.
You think
It's because
so?
of Action Max, yeah.
I mean, that might be true.
They're the reason the PlayStation 5 doesn't have a light gun. It's why tube TVs went out of style and now they're just flat screens.
Well, actually, the problem was these are all on VHS tapes, and nobody cares about that anymore. People care about Blu-ray now.
Yeah. But, like, you could also turn the PlayStation Move controller into a gun. It could be like the Super Scope, and you could just, like, tie 3 of them together and make it a gun.
Yeah, like a shotgun. Like, it's really long, it's like end to end.
Looks like the peace conference.
Yeah, like a boomstick.
Check out that last one.
I bought a plastic light gun case for my Wiimote, and you know what? It's real cool. I like it a lot.
Cool.
We did it.
Been playing House of the Dead, just like bam, bam. Shoot it sideways. Bam, bam.
Action Max game videos.
I'm interesting.
It's true.
We are.
You know what wasn't really interesting, though? The Action Max video games.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad somebody finally said it. I was thinking that this whole time.
I'm glad we're done so we can focus on the greatest of all time, the American Laser games again.
Agreed. Like, I think that they're interesting to look at from a historical standpoint, but, like, as games, they kind of fail on every level.
Being that they are not really even games at all, I feel
Yeah.
like for it to be a game, or, well, that's a greater conversation, but
They're an activity.
there being a challenge or being a way to lose or being anything, really.
Yeah. No, I think you're right in that they're, like, an activity, right, Jay? Like, this is, like, the equivalent of, like, I don't know, word search and highlights for kids, except it probably costs, like, $300.
Yeah.
You mean the highlights? Yeah, that probably cost a lot more than these.
Yeah. I mean, they're certainly more valuable.
Thank you, Jeffrey White.
Oh,
Thank
thanks.
you, Coca-Cola, for funding this video game.
That
It wasn't enough, though.
the entire Action Max saga was worth it for that punchline.
You know what? I'll say it. The movie game, done better by David Cage, baby. The French win again.
Well, there it's called cinema games.
More like Winema.